Hi there, my name is Alec Montgomery, and I'm doing a wine review for my final for Dr. Lisa's class. For my final, I will be talking about the Moscato DSD. I am a big fan of Moscato, period. And anytime that I go to a restaurant, I order an entire bottle for myself. People ask me, hey, Alec, why an entire bottle for yourself? Why are you drinking Moscato? It's absolutely delicious. I fancy the sweeter drinks over the more bitter and brute drinks. But this Moscato is solely a dessert wine. However, I believe it pairs with other dishes as well, besides just dessert. But the more I taste it, the more I understand the body of it. It's not as harsh as one would find as champagne, like when you get on your regular brunches. This is very light and supple, and when you swish it through your mouth, you can enjoy it without thinking or understanding that there will not be that impending hangover. This bottle is only 6% of alcohol by wine, and that means, hey, have 4 or 5 of this, and then you'll be feeling absolutely phenomenal. I don't recommend having 4 or 5 of the bottles. But why is Moscato so great? Why do I love it so much? Again, we have that refreshingly sweet taste to it, and that's just solely because of the grape. And the grape that we use for this is the Moscato Blanc Petit Grand, and it is absolutely delicious. I want maybe like 10 of these grapes, or a whole packet of it from Mariano's if they sold it just by itself, but they don't, unfortunately. You don't get that harsh aftertaste that you normally get with some other wines. Think of like a red dry wine. You'll get that, that taste in your mouth. That's like, okay, wow, maybe almost that first sip of alcohol is a little acidic. Again, you don't get that hangover, and it's a little bubbly. It's a tad bubbly. It's not terrible. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Where did this grape come from? Remember, it was the Muscat Petit Grand. All right, and we will have the family tree right here. First of all, I remember discussing, how do we know that this is Italy's top wine? How do they designate one of the top wines of Italy? And how you'll figure that out is if you go to the store and you see a tag like this that says DOCG. Oh, perfect. Grab it. Grab 10 of it if you want to. The Italians know what they're talking about when it comes to pasta and when it comes to wine, and probably some other things too that I'm forgetting to leave out. But if it's DOC certified, grab it. And then you can also tell your friends, hey, we got Italy's top wine right here, and it'll make you sound like you really know what you're talking about. Well, it's because you do. So DOCG, it's an Italian word. So we'll look at how we say it next. But we want to take a look at this great pedigree chart. If we take a look at it, the Muscat has been seen to be grown in Greece, South America, Spain, and New England. It is a very large Muscat family with a whole range of wines following. So it pretty much started in Italy, or it pretty much started in Greece. So if you take a look at the key down at the bottom, it tells you, hey, this is where this started at. And it branched into this, and it branched into this family. So again, as you can see, over time, Moscato has been, specifically the Muscat, has a large family tree. So again, how do we say DOCG? Well, if we take a look at this word, the word is insane. I tried my hardest, but I know I was going to butcher it, so this is why I have a YouTube video to show us.
Denominazione di origine controllata e garantita.
Listen to it.
Denominazione di origine controllata e garantita.
How awesome of a word is that, okay? So this, just as Drake said he's a certified lover boy, this is I'm a certified lover boy, and now this wine is certified Italian because it received Italy's top DOCG designation, again, which is for top Italian wines. Let's go. All right. So, fun facts about this wine. May 9th is National Wine Day. Okay, or National Moscato Day. Bottoms up, everybody. Again, famous rappers and performers Drake, Nicki Minaj, and Lil' Kim have utilized this wine and promoted it to what it has become today, basically. So that's why there's been an uprise in Moscato sales. It's because of that. So May 9th, you will be seeing me drink a nice little bottle of Ruffino Moscato, if not another Moscato that I absolutely adore as well. But yes, the cost of the wine. All right. Well, if you're feeling a little spendy, then please feel free to go and spend $117 at Benny's and grab this type of wine. It is, again, very delicious. It's a naturally sweet wine. But if you're not looking for, not looking to spend or don't have the means or resources to spend $117, fear not. Arbor Mist can take care of you. All right. I've had Arbor Mist at my family parties. Definitely does a trick. Again, now, if you're looking for a hangover, that will do it. The sweetness of it is mango strawberry. So anything sweet will definitely ensure that that headache comes first thing in the morning and you don't feel too great. But again, it's those are the different ranges of Moscato that you can find. So it's not terribly expensive. However, if you do want to go out there and spend that extra dollar or two, feel free to do that. Now it's time for my favorite part, the taste test. Typically, we want to chill the bottle first. The bottle between 38 and 50 degrees is an absolutely phenomenal range for you. So I've chilled my bottle to a certified 46 degrees Fahrenheit, which is awesome. It's just been sitting in the fridge for about 2 hours. I chilled it on its side, which is super important if it's been sitting on my wine rack. I have a nice little wine rack right here. And once we open this up, I'm just afraid that, I just don't want to mess up the Italian DOCG. It's so important to me. But hey, we'll open this bottle up for the taste test. Again, as we can see, first on initial, before we pour, it is a bright yellow color. And again, I've had this before, so what we're gonna smell from this, ooh, I just love and now it's starting to bubble as well, if you can see that through the camera, as soon as I opened it up. So now it's been introduced to air. Again, from the nose, definitely citrusy, definitely orangey, apricot, peach. So those stone fruits are in there. It is a little bit dry upon the scent, but that won't be the case when we pour it into the glass. So again, a tulip-shaped glass is perfect for this. The reason why is because we want to make sure that, the first thing we taste is going to be, what we want to taste. So wine's huge about that. So going ahead and pouring, again, I want to make sure that if I am in a restaurant and the customer is facing me, I want to pour the glass or the label, point the label to them and start pouring, okay? Give them a little bit, swing the glass around just so there's no drops. Swish it around. It is only just a $12 Moscato, so I think you would look a little too crazy swishing this around. However, whatever, who cares? Do your thing. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. Again, you don't get that harsh bitterness. It's a sweet wine, but very subtle. It's sweet, it's balanced, it's cleaned. If you can see it inside, I'm just gonna take this whole bottle to the head right now. But sweet, balanced, clean. You want that tulip-shaped glass because you want to taste what we want to taste first. Going into this, now, once you get your meal, or once you get your wine, what can you pair with this? Again, it's typically a dessert wine, so that's why I have cheesecake right there. So if you get a nice cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory, maybe a whole cake because those are delicious. I prefer the strawberry. Please do that and drink it with this wine. Tell me how it is. You can do a nice little charcuterie board with this. So salami, meat, anything peppered, absolutely do it. Some cheeses and jam and honey. Oh my goodness, yes. Do it. Okay, mangoes, really great, really sweet. You want to pair that same sweetness taste with the sweet wine so you don't lose the subtlety of it. Salads, a nice refreshing salad. If you're during the summertime, you just want to grab a salad, sit out on some restaurant's patio and drink a Moscato bubbly. I am super jealous of you, first of all. I hope you're thinking of me. But second, it's really great pairing. Refreshing meets refreshing. Something spicy as well can also settle almost as milk would if you would drink any or if you would eat anything spicy. So definitely recommend those. And most importantly, my personal favorite, I'm a pasta fan till I die, is the pasta. Anything pasta, anything meaty, melons, desserts, spicy food to soften the blow, bread, salads, cheesecake, any Italian dishes or desserts. So the Muscat has grown to be an absolutely phenomenal grape. As we saw earlier in the grape pedigree chart, we'll go back to it. But again, this is a family tree. This is where we're getting all of our wine from. It starts in Italy. It starts in Italy, and it goes all the way to um, Spain. So right now the Spaniards are, growing beautiful Muscat grapes. And someday I hope to visit all these beautiful countries and taste it. So yes, Moscato, Rufino, absolutely delicious. Would recommend, and I hope you enjoyed this.